Welcome back to Stacked, and we're going to cover something maybe a little touchy for some people. So you're sitting on the perfect idea, the offer your audience needs, the system that could save your business hours a week, but you haven't launched it yet. Why? Because it's not perfect yet? Well, guess what? Perfect is slow. Perfect is broke. Perfect is a myth. Let's talk about how to get your automation live, fast, dirty, and profitable. In this episode, we're walking through the anti-perfectionist playbook for getting your automation offer started or your system out the door with just 70% of the pieces in place, because speed builds momentum and the real world feedback finishes the job. So here's why 70% is the new 100%, because perfection isn't strategic. It's a stall tactic. You think you're refining, but you're really avoiding exposure, and that costs you data, sales, and relevance. And what 70% looks like is a landing page that works, even if the branding isn't final. Or maybe it's a nurture sequence with 3 emails instead of 9. Or it could be a product that delivers the promised result, even if the delivery isn't quite pretty yet. So quote this: if you are not embarrassed by version 1, you have launched too late, right? Let that sink in. So you're going to use this to get an automation or offer out live this week. Here's the hook. What problem does it solve? If you can't say it in one sentence, then you are not ready. It does need more time. How do your people take action? You need a form, a button, a booking link. That's done. Build it inside Dallowry Flow in minutes. And on the delivery, can you deliver the outcome in one email or one call? Because if so, you don't even need a portal to launch. And for follow-up, you can just set up a basic workflow to check in and improve it after someone says yes, or after you get some potentially not so positive feedback. And then for tags and triggers, you can use one trigger link and one tag to start segmenting data immediately for future growth and changes. So the example might be a client books via your version 1 landing page, even if it's a little rough. They get tagged as a new lead offer A. It enters into a 3 email nurture sequence, and you manually deliver the service via Zoom. You record that call, and then you bundle the version 2 delivery, because now you have experience. Now you know where there's some gaps. Now you know how you can improve the service. And what this does is it gives you real data with every click, response, or ghost, and that ghosts still give you insights, right? You're going to build faster. You're going to beat perfection, because done beats perfection every time. And every launch now becomes a template that you can then adjust and build on later. You'll start stacking. And one scrappy launch becomes a library of reusable systems inside Dallowry Flow. And here's a real life example with a 3-day course launch that we literally just did. We built a free course in 3 days. We used just 3 emails and 1 video. We tracked viewer actions with trigger links. And based on the follow-ups and what they did, we didn't take any assumptions. We marketed exactly how they needed. And we launched at 70%, but we still got leads, and we still got feedback, and we still got cash flow. So if you need something like this, here's your permission: launch at 70%. And then go to Dallowry.com and reach out if you need help starting to build today. And if you can do it on your own, if you're tech savvy, fantastic. You can go to DallowryFlow.io and experience our software that is no code, which also means that you have no excuses. You can just launch. This is Stacked, where we automate, elevate, and repeat.